Welcome to my review of the Mayflower Electronics ARC. This is the Mark 1 variant, as the frontage, as you can see, is a bit different on the Mark 2. It has a different inputs. But yeah, this is just me quickly showing you the front. Left hand side, you've got the DSP button, which I'm pointing to, on and off. When it's on, it goes blue, and by default it's off when it's when it's on. The only difference I can tell is like bass boost, essentially. Yeah, volume control and volume on is on the same unit on the switch. Mic on the front 3.5, obviously headphone in, headphone out, microphone in on the front. The Mark II variant is a bit different. And yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's all there is on the front. On the back, you have the two RCA's out, a line out, the switch between USB and optical. Bear in mind, mine is a very old version. Mine's an earlier version. This is a version that I actually paid for myself. It's not a loan unit or review unit. I bought this myself from America, so I had to pay all obviously expenses. There is no PS switch, which I'll show you later on. On the middle, mic out, so you can back acts as a line out or like a pass through USB, like full size one, like from a printer. High and low gain, optical in, which is probably the best way, and the power port. Obviously, Mayflower Electronics also make the O2, this is my variant from a UK firm, which sadly went bust, but it's basically the same thing. As you can see, it's the same size, same form factor. Yeah, two different firms, but yeah, basically the same. So this is how it will look like in Windows 10. Mine's Windows 10 Pro. So on the output, I always have it either on 100%. Obviously, you have to make sure input and output is the same device, because this is basically an amp, DAC, and a audio interface. It's probably the best way to describe it. So yeah, this is the playback part. Then you click properties. You have to make sure, which I'll show you, 100%, that all this disable all enhancement is disabled. You have to do that, otherwise, even though it's not ticked, it can still sound different. If you're using it via the USB, they're the only options for output. This is a better output for if you use the optical port, which I'll show you in a bit. And the microphone is locked at 1 bitrate, I think. I'll show you now. I'm using about 80% gain to this video. Yeah, and that's why you're locked to. So this is basically the page of Mayflower Electronics website. As like I said before, this is the Mark 1 variant. And that's the price I paid. But you do get a 10-year warranty. So here on the quick start guide, I wanted to show you at the very top. So there's a PS switch in the middle. That's what differs from mine, because mine's an older one and they revised it with the PS switch. Mine still works on a PlayStation 4, but you have to just pull it the USB toggle. And that's it, very simple instructions. As you say, you can always download this PDF yourself from the website, but I thought I'll quickly skim through the PDF. You can always pause, whenever you feel like it. I've only tried this on a PlayStation 4 and on my PC, and there I want to show you. THD is only 0.003. Output impedance is super low. I say it's 0.0, and it is very powerful. It can do 32 ohms is 1 watt output. But see, the optical has a lot more bit rate. The optical is probably the best way, and this is just me showing you how to use it with the headset, which is the one I'm currently using, which is a HyperX Cloud, which I'll show you shortly. That's the cable that comes in the box, just USB to that kind of USB that you get on a printer. I'm surprised they use that, because on the O2 and the DAC variants they use a mini USB, and this is the type of plug that came with it in case you have to. You shouldn't have to supply your own in case it fails, but that's what came with mine. It's a US plug, or it's not a UK plug, so I had to use a adapter, and the output is 5 volt, 2 amp. And this is the headset I'm currently using with it, the HyperX Cloud Alpha, a decent mid-range headset. I paid, I think, just under that, but that's the one I've got, and I've got the gold pine instead of the red on the bracket. But yeah, I may do a review of that in the future. And yeah, thanks for watching my review of this. Its negatives are it's a little bit expensive, and the mic input, as you can tell, because I've recorded all this voiceover with the mic on this headset with the input on the ARC, is not the best. So yeah, bit expensive, but the mic input is better on the Mark II. And thanks for watching.